Hey guys, welcome to the pull-up series. Now this is the sexy, fun stuff, right? But key things you've got to consider here is, do you have the prerequisites to move? And never rush your client into anything. So one thing we would have uncovered in our assessment with our clients is, do they have enough active range within the shoulder to be overhead? If they don't, the last thing you want to be doing is having them hang with all this tension through their shoulders, and they haven't really earned the movement and the mobility to be there, the active mobility. Once you've actually cleared that through and you've earned the right to be here, we now want to actually get into doing the pull-up. Now we're going to talk from actually the actual very start and progressing all the way through. The key here is we want to earn the right one, and we want to gain confidence for our clients as well, so that they feel safe and good. A lot of the time, people rush these sexy things into the programming, and they haven't even checked, can the client even hang there comfortably, with confidence, all right? So we're gonna start off with literally just a complete little passive hang on the bar. So Ollie's gonna jump up for us. He's gonna grab the bar in a neutral position. Reason why, it's just healthier for the shoulder being in that neutral position. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna ask our client to literally just hang here. The only thing that our client's concentrating on is actually just staying alive, just holding on the bar. And actually being able to stay here nice and calm rather than feeling like they're panicking, okay? So once we can build our clients up to a solid 20 seconds, then we're good. We can start talking about the next phase. Ollie, you can rest. Thanks, Brew. So now the next phase, which is really technical to coach, is the ability to pull your shoulders down. So what we like to do at the SCA when we're talking to our coaches is, you never want your clients to be up here, right? That's obviously a very inefficient way for your shoulders to perform. So in the same vein, if your arms are up, we want to pull them down. So the distance from your ears to your shoulders is at its greatest length. So Ollie's going to go up. He's going to grab the bar again in that neutral position, all right? And the first thing you're going to cue is you're going to say, right, squeeze your glutes, pull your ribs down. Then, without using his elbow flexors, his arms, he's just going to pull his low traps down, pull his scaps down, and that distance is now greatest, okay? Right here, this shouldn't be working hard at all. As a coach, you want to grab hold of these upper traps. If these are engaged and absolutely freaking out, that's not a good position to be in. And these low traps, these things, pulling these scaps here in a good solid position, all that's locked on, he's solid, he's tight. Again, we want to build up this isometric strength here for up to 20 seconds. Thanks, Ollie, you can come down. So if you can do that, now we're starting to earn the right, okay? Our clients need to make sure that stays down. Always, think of the rule of progression, like you've got to build isometric strength first. Then what's the next stage? We're going to look at eccentric strength, all right? So now we're going to get our client and we're going to help them up to the very top. So, safely we're going to get them to hang first, then go into that active hang. And you as a coach, you're going to support in this midsection, help them up. And now we want to hold isometrically here. That distance again is great. There's a big distance, shoulders are down. You want to make sure the shoulder stays down, everything's solid and tight, and slowly come down. And that's us trying to build that isometric strength. Again, for you to really get that teres and that lat, all that shoulder extension, to get that into play, you need to get all the way up to here. Back in the day, just getting chin over the bar, that's not where we want to be, all right? Shoulders down, full shoulder extension. So how do we progress that further? Well, now, what's the biggest rule of training? You need to build that eccentric strength. So once we've had that good position at the bottom, good position at the top, we're now going to go through, all right? So we're going to help our client up, bam, and now we're going to go for a super slow eccentric. So here we'll go for like 6 seconds, and you're constantly cueing, shoulders down, stay tight throughout everything, shoulders down. Keeping these shoulders down, don't let them rise up. Then at the bottom, they can relax, step off, and you can help them again, okay? That there is a huge proponent in terms of programming to get people to earn their first pull-up, all right? In our opinion here at the SCA, we try to stay away from bands as much as possible. It's kind of like a little bit of a drug. It's really hard to come off. It's really addictive, being able to be so easy at the bottom, and then you've got to work a little bit on the top. So training that eccentric strength, earn the right. That's going to take a few weeks of building the shoulder, building the strength, the lats, everything through that pattern. Then the next thing is we want to start actually looking at the pull-up variations. So our favorite one to build people up is obviously the neutral grip. So Ollie's just going to knock out 2 or 3. Again, everything's hollow, tight, like we did in the core series. Chest to the bar, all right? Then all the way down, all right? One more, please, Ol. Good, keeping those scaps down. Perfect, great form. Right, the next one, which is a slightly more easier in terms of having the elbow flexors come into play, but there's a great demand on how much external rotation you have in this forearm. A key thing for us to do is just, make sure your clients have enough active external rotation or pronation supination of the forearm. Get them into that chin up, same vibe. So Ollie's going to go into the chin up. Just perform 2, please, bro. Same rules apply, right? So you've earned the pattern. You know that you want to keep these shoulders down, chest to the bar, bam, all the way through. And again, one more, please. Bam. So that's a chin up, all right, or a supinated pull up, right? That's, different terms, same thing, right? Different ways to skin. Then the last one is that pronated or that pull up variation, okay? This one is often, it has the greatest demand on the shoulder. You're going to have to really keep those shoulders back and down because your lats are going to want to fire that internal rotation. Otherwise, all the other boxes need to be ticked. So it's the same thing, the hang, the pull down, the drive, the chest to here, bam, and then control those shoulders on the way down. And again, all the way through and back down. Fantastic. Now the good thing when coaching this is you want to challenge in different grip positions. It challenges the shoulder and the way the shoulder works in different positions. Once your client has mastered all these different patterns, then we can start looking at loading it and doing all the sexy stuff. Always remember, build the position first. Give the client proper feedback as to where that feels good and where it's safe. If you rush people into this, you're going to cause some major shoulder dysfunctions and it's going to be really hard to break that chain. All right, always put your client first.